I have decided to challenge myself this week. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. This might go badly because when I actually put like a deadline or a task to something that I enjoy doing or that I need to get done, I don't do it. So maybe this is a bad idea, but I really want to challenge myself. My challenge is to draw every day. So when I say drawing, I actually mean sketching out letters because I've been talking about this in past videos, so hopefully you've seen this as well. So my type journal is where I'm now doing lettering every day. I'm actually trying to do it every day, and I haven't been super consistent yet, but the challenge to myself this week is sketch every single day letter forms to see what we can do with them. If you are a designer looking for an outlet and maybe you don't like drawing, welcome to the club. Come on in, come join us over here because we don't like drawing over here, no. And we're not very good at it, to be honest. But being a designer and drawing are not really things that have to go together. You can be whatever type of designer you want to be. You can be any type of artist you want to be, and that doesn't always need to include drawing. But with sketching letters, that is where a big passion of mine lies, and I get really excited, and I actually really enjoy putting pen to paper, putting marker to paper to make things. And all of them are not perfect, but this is a sketchbook and it does not have to be perfect. And we just have to keep saying that to ourselves over and over as we work so that we don't get down on ourselves for our skills or lack of skills. So let's get going on sketching today. Today is Monday. We're gonna start today. We're gonna go until Saturday of this week because then I have to get the video up. And you're going to follow along with me day by day in my artistic practice and come work in the studio with me as we design. Truthfully, I got started very quickly and kind of threw myself into it thinking I had to do as many letters as possible. But I think I realized that that was not going to be sustainable because after this, things kind of took a turn and Monday really Mondayed. Good morning, it's Tuesday, and yesterday kind of hit me hard. So as much as this is a challenge of creative persistence, it's also a mental challenge. I deal with a lot of like self-doubt and I get really frustrated with myself, and then I overthink a lot. So like right now I've been overthinking this video and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do this video. Like I was trying to think of like new ideas and I'm like, no, like I gotta do what I gotta do. Like if the sketching is not coming out how I want, I have to approach it differently, right? So like today I think I'm going to sit outside on my balcony this morning because it's really nice. The sun's not there yet. It's just like a nice cool morning, and I'm gonna get sketching and not doubt myself and just go for it. I was also thinking about like, what are the rules of this challenge? And I feel like I have to at least like fill 2 to 3 pages a day of sketching. I feel like I can't just do like a few things and not follow through on the idea. Like this one was very much like quick. This was yesterday's, so for that one, it was very much like not thought out very well, to be honest. And a big thing I also really want to work on, which comes with practice, is not being so shaky and like unsure. Like my lines just aren't that good. They're not that good quality, to be honest, right now. And that comes with practice, that comes with time, and you have to really dedicate yourself to something to actually get better at it, right? So that's an aspect of this. But yes, I need to try a little bit harder and be a little bit more dedicated with the direction I'm going in and not so much like guessing. So today I'm gonna actually sit down and like measure out and try to do things like a bit more meticulous. So let's go outside. Okay, so it's a little bit later and I have finished this page of letters. And I actually looked online for inspiration for this page. I've been trying to avoid that and kind of coming up with my own letters, but it does help, especially in sketching, to copy down what you see, or at least like a version of what you see, and it can just get you inspired and get the ball rolling. So I really encourage you to also do that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You're just practicing, and practice makes perfect, right? So I was a bit more meticulous. Like I said, I actually like sat down with a ruler and all this stuff. So very focused. And actually, while being very focused, my eye literally started twitching. So there's that. You can't make this stuff up. Great for me. I think I need to take a bit of a break. But anyway, I was thinking about online inspiration and just getting more creative and what I want to do with these letters as well, like what kind of designs I want to do with them. And I feel like it's the perfect opportunity to talk to you about Kittl, who are kindly the video sponsor today, and I'm just so happy to work with them. So I get comments all the time about what to use, what programs, what subscriptions, like there's so much out there, what's actually worth it, and I feel like it's really not conducive to have 10 different subscriptions to be a designer, and that's where Kittl comes in. This can be your one-stop place for graphic design, and you can stop with all the subscriptions because you can get thousands of fonts on here, thousands of stock images, mock-ups. I'm really loving the fonts, obviously, because I'm working with type so much. And on top of everything, you can create really beautiful professional graphic design work. I even got creating more letter forms on Kittl because it's so much fun finding all the design elements that are offered. Once I put all my design elements on the page, I could actually change everything just by changing the color palette. So now it fits my aesthetic even more. So because it's one place to find all your templates, your fonts, your images you want to use, it just makes everything easier for you. So there's no more tedious importing, exporting, using different apps. It's all in one place with Kittl, and you can really create from start to finish. So if you want to try Kittl, the link is below in the description waiting for you, and you can use my code PaolaYT to get 25% off your first month. So thank you so much to Kittl for giving this offer to my audience. I hope you enjoy Kittl as much as I do. Yo, this just gave me an idea to stop working in black in here because I need to have more fun, and I think the black might be stopping me from having fun. I mean, I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But let's get colorful. Okay, so getting started here, I decided to just go for it with these markers, and I really wanted to do something in blue. I wish I had a better blue pen, but this is what I'm working with, and I'm not going to buy anything new for this project. It's about working with what we have, just going for it, using my sketchbook, and that's what I'm doing. So I decided to do a full page of ours, and honestly, this was a long process. Okay, good morning. It's now Wednesday. It's actually afternoon already because I went out for a breakfast with people, and it's just so nice to have such a great community here in Sydney. And it really inspires me because we're all freelancers who hang out, and it's just really nice to hang out with people who are like-minded, and it really motivates me to like get home, get to work, and that's what we're doing. So we're back to sketching today. As you saw, yesterday started to get colorful, and I want to continue with the R's. I'm going to continue myself with one letter here, do this one, and then I'm going to go in another color and do another letter on the next page, and I'll probably do less today. But I want to stick with color because it has been very exciting. These are markers, so they're like not as precise as any other like pens and stuff, but I'm still loving it, and I really am feeling good with what I've created here. And I'm using a lot of reference photos this time, so yes, if you've seen something like this before, I might have found it on Pinterest yesterday. But it's a really good creative exercise, and it is a bit tedious, so it does take a while. Like, sketching takes a while. It's about discipline. I'm really learning that this is about discipline and understanding what I need to do as an artist to continue my practice. And yeah, it's just a really good exercise for me, I think, in terms of actually doing things with my hands besides on the computer, and then also just being consistent with something, and also something I'm not confident in, drawing. I'm not confident. So yeah, it's feeling really good, and I think the colors are definitely helping to get me excited about doing something. Like, black looks great when I draw. I love the look of it, and it looks so like put together and classy, and I love that, obviously, but I feel like I really need to push myself, so color it is. Also, if you have noticed, I have been doing a lot of letters that are kind of like my safe letters, like letters I know how to do. I really avoid M and N because I don't know what to do, and W. And I think I'm gonna push myself today and try to do some of those letters. Guys, it's Thursday morning and I'm losing the will to live. I'm losing the drive to continue this challenge to myself. Who knew that only 4 days into this challenge I would feel like I've been doing this for a year? It's only a week. This only has to happen for a week and I'm losing it. The blue R's, they've happened. It was tedious. It was kind of annoying with this type of marker, but I did it. And then we moved on to some of the crazier letters that I don't like, and I'm gonna do them more today. I'm going to be a bit more meticulous because did I kind of phone it in? Yes, I did. I did, admittedly. I'm literally so tired already of this. It's like every day I sit here and I go, oh my God, I gotta do the letters. My hand's cramping up at this point. Like, okay, no more complaining, just going for it. A lesson in discipline, a lesson in art practice. I have to remind myself every day. Okay, but this hairstyle is actually a sleigh, isn't it? So anyway, this is where I got started for the day, but I definitely needed a break. Once I got into a groove here, it was actually a very productive day and I loved what I ended up creating, especially with the letters that I'm not used to drawing out. It was such a long process to make things look good, but I feel like it's really worth it when you actually do set aside the time to do it, and that's what learning is all about. Good morning, it's Friday. We need to do a Friday check-in because tomorrow is the last day of sketching and I am feeling that completely. I feel every day so long and so intensely. I don't know what it is about this week, but I have just felt like it's gone so slow and the days are just dragging on and I feel like all I'm doing is sketching. It's like I wake up, I think about sketching and then I'm like, oh my God, this is ruining my life. No, but seriously, it's like been a very good process to figure out the type of person I am. That was no pun intended, but it was cute, right? Say it was cute. Yesterday, I went a bit more serious and I don't know, I think I liked the color and I want to keep doing some color, but I feel so me in black and white. I'm all about the aesthetic of it all. And I actually felt like I started getting a bit more creative myself just by kind of copying and finding inspiration online. I've started getting a bit more me. Like this W was completely made by me. So some of the other ones I found online and I was like, okay, let me try to like recreate this or like versions of it. But this W came organically. And so I feel like the practice does make perfect when it comes to like finding inspiration and just continuing. Even when you don't feel like it, like sometimes you just don't feel super productive, right? But it is good to push through those feelings and just continue your creative practice. So I feel like I've learned a lot this week. I'm gonna keep sketching. One thing we definitely need to do here is clean up today. I feel like that's clouding my good energy to get sketching because there's literally like eraser marks all over this desk. It's a bit of a mess. Okay, we finally made it to Saturday. Thank God, because why were these last few days just dragging on? But I did give up a little bit yesterday and I only did one letter and I feel really bad about it, but I wanted to finish strong. So today I am going to be sketching a couple things and try to do some words, like full words, and just experiment. I feel like I can get a bit more ornate now, and it's definitely, I mean, the practice this whole week has definitely helped me with my confidence, with my line work, and now I feel like I can do more complex letters. So a lot has been helping, and I really need to continue this practice. Maybe not to the extent of this challenge, because this was quite overwhelming for me. Probably because I was also filming it, but anyway, let's get to it and draw. And I finally got to do full words. I felt confident enough to do it, and I actually did them pretty much with my own like thing in mind. I did look at some reference photos of things with like swirly and connected type, and I just was getting inspired. So I took the time to really do this as best as I could, and I'm really excited to go somewhere bigger from here. And that is the week of drawing. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this a like. It really helps my channel when you like and comment. So let me know what other types of videos you want to see me do in the studio. What other things are you working on lately? Let's chat. And I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye.